What's up, my friends? It's Captain Fox back at you with another video you could do yourself. Today we're going to talk about and try to explain, bear with me, pay attention, how to change spark plug wires. You may say, oh man, that's so easy. Well, on a Mercury Marine Force 120 horsepower, it's not quite that simple as it looks. But you can understand, if you know anything about spark plug wires, there's a pack, coil pack, in the modern cars and outboard motors, and it goes off to a spark plug wire, right? Spark plug wire. Okay, pay attention. He's just falling off a log. It's two screws holding the coil pack on. So what you want to do is take that off. On this particular motor, it's a 5/16. So take that off to get the coil pack loose. You just can't pull that out, the coil here. And I'm going to show you why in a minute. Also, with your electrical upgrade, to keep it real so you don't have simple breakdowns on the water. Also, every spring or boating season, however yours start, you want to also change a fuse on these type of engines. Change all your fuses. Just unsnap this, and it's got a 20 amp fuse in there. Simple as falling off a log. So I got the camera in one hand. But take that out and put a new fuse in. You got that 20 amp fuse. I'm going to put that up there for right now. And when I get two hands, I'm going to take this out and replace it. And then snap it back in. See, that's pretty easy, right? On taking off your coil pack, I suggest you take one at a time off so you know which wire it goes and where it came from. Just take one off at a time. And you also, after you take the two screws out, you have to unplug it. So again, that's going to be a two-hand operation. So just unsnap that, pull that back, and then work on getting this spark plug wire out of here, out of this housing. I'm going to show you how to do that in a short. Okay, hold the mule. Yeah, now we back at the table. You would probably think that the average spark plug wire that goes into on an automobile vehicle and some outboards into the coil pack, the CDM, I call it coil pack so you understand what I'm talking about. And I won't be confused. But I found out the hard way, and that's why I want to share this with you. See the end? This is a wire that came out of the coil pack number 1 plug. Cylinder, number 1 cylinder. See, it don't have that metal clip on it that you normally would stick over an end onto the coil pack or down into a slot. It don't have that metal end, a bracket on the end of it. It's got a hole in the middle of the wire. Can you see that? There's a hole there. Well, believe it or not, that end of this wire screws into the coil pack. It don't snap on with a metal or copper type of end. And I don't have an example of one, but it don't snap on down like a normal automobile or some outboard coil packs do. On this Mercury Marine, they just screw this end of the wire, spark plug wire, into the coil pack. It's like a screw item in here, fixture, with threads on it. and you just screw it on till you can't get it down no tighter. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one off and show you what I'm talking about. But again, I need to use 2 hands. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. All right. So you might could see it. See that little silver piece in there? Let the camera focus. It might focus enough. But you might could barely see a silver screw type fixture inside that hole there. And that's what you screw the wire down onto. Ain't that something? I thought it was like the old way, you know, you just snap it on, a metal piece down in there. And that's what you got. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway. Now you can see it a little better, I think. See the silver piece in there? It's like a screw. Yeah. You just screw the wire onto that, and that's it. The other end of the new wire is just like a normal spark plug wire. You just snap it onto the back of the end of the spark plug. Easy as falling off a log. At first I thought, well, I got to go out and buy an end and put on here. But I found out I didn't have to do that. And I found that out by research and reading. All right. And I took it apart, so I said, well, at least if I break it, I'll get another one. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this has been helpful to you. And we're going to change all of them out and put them back on. Don't forget to change your fuses on your outboard motor. Beginning of every boating season, even though they may look good, go ahead and change them out, because you don't want a simple thing as a fuse costs less than $2 to stop you dead on the water, and you got to get a tow. All right. Have fun on the water. Stay safe. Captain Fox out.